Abby, thank you. Turning back to the Packers now, their hopes of a division title are now dashed after tonight's loss to the Ravens. We got team coverage tonight with John Miller down on the sidelines, but we begin tonight in studio with Kelly Callanan, who has a look back at some key moments in tonight's game. Kelly?
Hey, Nina, you said it. The Packers' hopes of an NFC North title went away after this evening after falling to the Ravens 41-24. And here's how it happened. It was a beautiful night at Lambeau Field. First half, the Packers trailing by 7 early. Malik Willis with a 39-yard pass to Christian Watson for the touchdown. We're tied at 7. We'll jump to the end of the second quarter now. The Ravens extend their lead. It's Derrick Henry with his third rushing touchdown of the half. Packers trail 27-14 at the break. Second half, Malik Willis shows off his dual threat ability. He rushes 11 yards for the score. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game. Packers trail by 3. But the Ravens strike again. It's Tyler Huntley with a 10-yard pass to Zay Flowers. Baltimore goes up 10. Green Bay's offense needs to make something happen, but Willis appears to re-aggravate his shoulder that he injured last week, and Clayton Tune enters the game. He was activated this afternoon, but he gets picked off. And the Ravens with the exclamation point. Who else but Derrick Henry? He cashes it in, his 4th rushing touchdown, 36 carries for 216 yards and 4 touchdowns. The Ravens win 41-24, and moments ago, Matt LaFleur addressed the media, and here's what he had to say.
Well, that was a humbling night. Give Baltimore a ton of credit. They came in here and were in complete control the whole game, and unfortunately, it wasn't up to our standard in regards to how we played, how we coached, and that's what happens.
Pat, could Malik have gone back in at the end?
He could have.
Is that what you were expecting from him, just to try and run the ball down your throat all game?
Yeah.
Why weren't you guys able to stop it?
I got to go back and take a look at the film, but yeah, we didn't. That was tough to watch.
Matt, they didn't surprise you. What do you think about the fight that your defense showed tonight?
Again, I want to go back and before I say anything that might be a little off base. I just think we got to go back and take a peek at this. I just want to make sure we were putting our guys in position, to make plays, and whether we made the plays or didn't make the plays. All in all, we all see the end result. It just was not good enough. It wasn't up to our standard.
You guys have played quite a grind for the previous 5 games with the division games in Denver and all that. Did you guys come out flat?
Well, I think that's the natural thing to say, the easy thing to say. I don't think I saw a team that was flat. I saw a team that we just got beat. We got whipped. And so, but I would not say that.
We now welcome in John Miller, who's standing by at Lambeau Field. John, you just heard head coach Matt LaFleur there. He said that was tough to watch. The Ravens rushed for 307 yards on 53 attempts. John, how would you describe the Packers' run defense in this one?
I'm not going to give a word to describe it, but I'm going to use Edgerrin Cooper's word to describe it. He called it disgusting. He said that's what happened when not everybody gives it their all every single play. This is a big boy league. Now this team is really looking for answers. 36 carries, 216 yards, over 270 rushing yards for the Ravens. Not a lot for the Packers defense. Earlier this week, Evan Williams told me they got to bring the fight to Derrick Henry. They didn't bring a fight at all. Evan Williams also told me earlier this week that guys make business decisions when they tackle Henry. They don't really tackle him. They don't give it their all. They're kind of scared to tackle him. Well, I saw a few of those tonight as well. In the end, the Packers defense kind of looked like Swiss cheese, and they really wasted a great opportunity or a great performance from Malik Willis. 288 yards, 1 touchdown, 9 carries for 60 yards. Just talking with Christian Watson in the locker room, he said Malik did everything he could do to help this team win. Now this team has lost 3 straight. They're the 7th seed, locked into it with the playoffs. They don't win the NFC North once again, and this is kind of like years in the past where they've limped into the playoffs, and they got some soul searching to do next week, and they also need to get a win. They need to get some momentum heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, John, you said it. Malik Willis did everything he could, and the Packers are going to have to figure out a lot before playoffs. But we'll let you get into that locker room. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and we'll catch up with you again later in the show. We'll go back to Nina now.
All right, guys, thank you. Well, in many ways, the game day experience around Lambeau Field can be just as memorable as the game itself. But for one nearby bar, in a way, this game could mark the end of an era, as it turned out to be its last game in business.
I'm Carr-Gloth at Burkle's Sports Bar and Grill. There may not be anywhere in town that can compete with the memorabilia here, but fans will only have a couple more weeks to enjoy it before Burkle's closes their doors for good.
This place is a museum of memorabilia. You'll never find anything like this in the state of Wisconsin.
A place of Packers past and present glory, Burkle's has been a local family business since Kevin Burkle took ownership in 2013 and his daughter Emily joined as manager 2 years later.
I get a lot of, I know your dad. Your last name's out there, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, but it's been great. It's been great, you know? I mean, he does a lot of good for the community. We do a lot of good for the community through Burkle's. So, I mean, having your last name on the sign is not a bad thing.
But after decades in the business and an ever-evolving landscape around Lambeau, Kevin says his time has come.
Well, the big thing is my age, my years in the business. You know, I've been doing it for 45 years. I've had a lot of bars and restaurants, you know, in the last 45 years. Football's not, to me, it's not a sport anymore. It's a business. You get to the point where it doesn't make sense anymore.
While Burkle's bar will be missed, so will the bar's work in the community between donating Thanksgiving and Christmas meals and other fundraising initiatives.
He's just done so many great things for the community, so many things that I think are going to go unnoticed. And I just want that to be noticed to the community, especially because he's done some really great things.
I have so much fun with customers and people. That's the part that's going to be missed. But the day-to-day operations, I'm not going to miss.
While there's no exact closing date yet, Burkle's will be open for the rest of the Packers season, which means the deeper their playoff run, the longer fans will get to make more memories here, surrounded by history. Reporting from just outside of Lambeau Field, I'm Carr-Gloth, NBC 26.
Avi, thank you. When we return, an in-depth look at why injuries keep piling up in the NFL, even as training, science, even technology advance. What the experts say may be the problem and what it means for the future of football. That's next on NBC 26.
With more reporters in more neighborhoods across Northeast Wisconsin, this is NBC 26 News.